When you book with Expedia,
Don't have to go all by you.
What's up, people? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to episode 23 of the Gem Finder series, in which we are looking for some of the best cryptocurrencies on the blockchain out right now. I do my part, you do your part. You let me know what cryptos are absolutely fantastic. I go through them, I give my rankings, I rate them and see if I like them, if I don't like them. And then from there, we do have a tournament towards the end of the month, every single month, in which we decide which crypto is going to be the gem of the month. And then at the end of the year, or maybe at the end of every 6 months, we would do the ultimate gem that we do find, in which we will compare all of the 6 or 12 cryptos, depending on when we do it, and we figure out what is going to be the real one, and then maybe I'll buy some on stream or I'll do something of that nature. So in terms of what exactly we are going to be doing on today's stream, we are going to again just be ranking these different cryptos. So as you can see on your screen right now, there's going to be 2 different ranking systems in which I do use to figure out, okay, how exactly are we going to give this a percentage basis. So at the moment, as you can see here, this is going to be our established ranking system based off creativity, longevity, progress, presentation, utility, and security. That's ranking number 1, and that is going to be our established ranking system, and that is going to be the one that our tournament is based off of. Now, if a crypto is too new for us to rank, we will then rank it on the speculative ranking scale, which doesn't hold any weight within the tournament, but it is a good place for a crypto to understand where I'm ranking it at, what things I'm looking for, and how it could improve, in which we do ranking on creativity, security, engagement, presentation, marketability, and progress. Now, currently speaking, we are looking at a few different champions. We have 6 contenders for the championship at the moment, starting first and foremost with Meta Hero at 92.5% on our established ranking system, as you can see here, which is incredibly hard to get. Following that, we do have Peacock Coin at 91.25%, Gorilla Diamond and Pink Panda Finance tied for third at 87%, Bank Social at 84%, and then Healing Potion entering into the top 5 yesterday at an 80% entrance. It has been absolutely phenomenal. Within the last 10 days, we have had the number 1 spot, the number 2 spot, and the number 5 spot all filled up, and it's been absolutely amazing seeing the growth and the development of this series. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to give it maybe about 2 more minutes. I'll allow people to join in. If you do have any questions, if there's anything in which you do want to know, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get the chat pulled up here in 1 second for you guys to be able to see. Now, one thing I am having trouble with, we may not be able to have the chat up today because it's giving me some random issues, but you guys do know the drill. So I do want to shout out to just a few people who are in the chat. Shout out to Win Cyber, Mitch Husky, Michael Allen. We got Mike. We have Michael Lauco. We have Gunter Probowo. Who else is in the chat today? We got Sunny Darko. What's up, homie? We got Chris White. And we have, let's see, Daniel Osaka. Shout out to everyone who did join in. Of course, today, as you can see on your screens, we are going to be going over a few different cryptos. Now, we did have a Twitter special that I will show you guys quickly. It went absolutely, I don't want to say viral, but I mean, it did really, really well, and I'm super happy about it. So earlier today, I tweeted special Twitter contest. The crypto that gets the most engagement on this post will be featured on today's episode of Gem Finders. Tag your favorite crypto and retweet this. Get your name known today. Well, we had loads of engagement on this thing. We had 334 retweets, 57 quote tweets, and 572 likes, which is absolutely insane. Okay, so with that being said, the crypto that won our Twitter series, our Twitter special that we're going to do every 2 days or maybe every 3 days, something like that, is going to be I wish I had a drum roll animation. That'd be better. It is actually going to be Mini Doge, guys. Mini Doge absolutely crushed it. They had over like 200-300 likes on their different posts. We saw multiple quote tweets, multiple engagements, multiple comments saying Mini Doge. I mean, it was almost a blowout. And so with that being said, if there's a crypto in which you believe has a strong Twitter presence that you think could win the Twitter special in the next one, make sure you do go to my Twitter, which is going to be linked right up there, where you can go ahead, you can like it up, and you can get your notifications for the next Twitter special that could possibly get you onto the Gem Finder series. So with that being said, we are approaching about 5 minutes right now. So we are going to go into our very first crypto of the day, which of course, as you can tell, is going to be our sponsor of the day, being Sonar. So shout out to you, and shout out to Lethal J talking about the Happy Squad. I didn't get to read that message just yet, but we got to get into this. But shout out to the Happy Squad. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead. We're going to jump into our screen recording here. and we are going to see what all is going on with Sonar, as it does seem to be a very well established, a very, progress having made crypto that I'm actually really excited about. Okay, so let's go ahead. And when it does come to sponsors, guys, sponsors are cryptos in which I would have talked about on our channel without them sponsoring me. Okay, because I'm only going to bring sponsors onto the channel that I think are unique or have something going for them that is going to show some true progress and has the potential to be a real gem. Look, I get offers from 12 to 15 sponsors a day. I ignore most of them, right? But when I see something new, I see something different, I want to bring it on the channel, and that's definitely what we have right here. And before we get into it, quick shout out to Wes Simmons saying NFT art finance can now be staked. Wow, that's actually a great step. It is on DigiFinex. Go check it out. Well, maybe I will have to check it out. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. So with that being said, guys, before we get this thing started, one thing. If there's a cryptocurrency that you want to see on this stream next to Sonar, next to Mini Doge, if you think that they deserve the spotlight for the day, if you think that they can work their way up into the ranking system and be on the winners list, if you think that is the case, take the link that is attached to this URL, go up there, click that link, copy that link, put it in your Discords, put it in your Telegrams, put it on Twitter, put it on Instagram, put it wherever you need to get it to get the crowd in here, and the crypto that gets the most love, the ones who are really showing up and showing out and making noise today, they're going to be the number 3 spot today on Gem Finder. So again, with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and let's jump into it. So what exactly is Sonar? Well, Sonar is the next gen crypto tracking dashboard. Meet the most complete and easy to use tracking and analytics tool for the BSC and Ethereum networks. It's packed with never before seen features and state-of-the-art user experience to streamline your crypto investing workflow. And of course, they do have all of their links attached, which makes our lives very, very easy. Okay. So, one thing I will say about Sonar immediately is I absolutely love the presentation. I love the logo. I love how this is simply just moving. It's not just pictures, but they do show that there is some effort there. And that effort alone always gets points with me. Just if you look at this, master the depths of crypto. Look how they implement the shadows into the letters. Just things of that nature show effort, and effort always will get you like a separation from the rest of just the meme coins or momentum coins or whatever like that in my book. Okay, absolutely fantastic presentation. If there's anything I really love about them, immediately it is going to be the presentation of all of this information. So let's go ahead, let's jump into the white paper, let's see what all they are about, and then we'll get an idea of what we can expect from the crypto, and who knows, maybe we'll be able to rank them today. So scope of Sonar. Sonar provides users with a dynamic all-in-one cryptocurrency analytical ecosystem to simplify and accelerate their online investment ventures. With the core tenet of trust, transparency, ease of use, and social impact at its foundation, Sonar provides a safe platform for any user to research, manage, and quantify their current and future crypto investments. This white paper provides a detailed description of use case, tokenomics, team, and the future development plan of Sonar and its utility token, Ping. So Ping is going to be their thing, as you do understand. It's Sonar, Ping, you get the point. Okay, so let's talk about their mission statement, their vision, where they expect to go with this thing, and much, much more. Let's see if we can make this full screen. There we go. Beautiful. So there's their mission statement. Sonar's mission is to provide an all-in-one suite of holistic cryptocurrency analysis tools for investors at all levels of experience to help them reduce trading risks and increase the likelihood of profitable trades. And I do believe that things of this nature are necessary, right? There's a few of them, but there's not really any of them, outside of maybe like 3 or 4 that are just really good. And so if they're able to provide that, they could definitely be, they could be, tapping into something that has loads of potential. So that's definitely exciting. Our vision is to provide an industry-leading platform for the ever-increasing ecosystem of analytical tools available to all cryptocurrencies investors, regardless of the levels of trading skills or portfolio size. Effectively, Sonar is the social impact engine established to provide a safer economic environment for our world, both on and off the blockchain. And I think a safer environment on the blockchain is very, very important. Now, one thing you can't see here, their founders are doxed. You can read a little bit up on them as they have released their information about themselves, which again just helps people feel a little bit more credible. People feel a little bit more of a sense of security when you know who's actually running the business in which you're investing in. And so that's definitely a good step in the right direction as well, especially when you're making an actual business and not just a meme project or something of that nature, right? So let's talk about the ecosystem in which they're trying to create, because this is something of the whole appeal of Sonar, just to me at least. Imagine life before the iPhone. Before the smartphone, you would need to carry a calculator, telephone, camera, video camera, notebooks, pens, personal gaming devices, computers, and more to have the same functionality as the iPhone. That's That's crazy to word it like that. That sucks. I'm kind of glad I wasn't around then. This is what Sonar provides to crypto investors. Instead of having to individually research social network influencer trends, vet contract nodes, price charts, create price action alerts, execute orders, and more on all different websites or applications. So what they're trying to do is, again, create a one-stop shop for all things analytical tools related for cryptocurrencies, which is still needed, right? I don't know that many platforms that I really trust to execute my orders, to vet the nodes, to do all of the things in which, or to vet the contract codes, and to do all of this within one place. I don't really trust that many. And, I think it is something that is needed in this platform, and, or, just within the crypto sphere itself. So the fact that they're addressing a space that does have a problem in which they're trying to solve, great. It shows a lot of potential here. Sonar brings all of your cryptocurrency analytical tools into a single intuitive experience. Sonar tracks live data pulled from the blockchains, social media networks, price trackers, auditors, and cryptocurrency exchanges. In effect, the Sonar platform allows users to quickly analyze and make better informed trade decisions in a more time-efficient manner. Now, the analytical and trading tools provided to Sonar investors will be price analytics, social analytics. Now, social analytics is one that we will actually talk about a bit because it's a little bit different, right? So social analytics kind of breaks down into a few different categories. This goes in intelligent AI aggregation from social media sources such as Reddit and Twitter. So whatever's trending, they will have a way of being able to put this in, to display this information using their algorithms there. Identifying trends in social influencer promoted projects, and then converting qualitative market sentiment data into a quantitative score. So they'll take a whole bunch of different things such as like trends and all of that non-statistical information and create a quantitative score, like maybe something out of 100 or something of that nature, right? Now, contract vetting and audits. Audit certification checks with source provided with a visible score on the Sonar platform. I love that. That's something we somewhat do, but they're definitely going to go much more in depth. Now, we'll let you guys know that, who knows, maybe Tyler Hill will have a little bit of a auditing company coming out within the next few months. I don't know. Maybe so. Who knows? But anyways, now the contract security quality scores through risk detection, an example, locked liquidity, token mint functions, wallet holder balances, contract ownership status, token transfer, and trade functions, etc. Now, last but not least, there will be trading notifications, which is one that I'm excited about because I love getting notifications. When Bitcoin hits 31,000, I want to know. When it hits 29,000, I want to know. If it's up 5%, I want to know. I love all of that. And there's a lot of different platforms that provide this, but are super laggy. I hate them, right? Like Bitcoin will hit 32,000, rebound up to 34,000, and then it says Bitcoin is down to 32,000 today. I get excited. I go to Coinbase, and next thing you know, it's back up to 34,000. I hate it. Drives me insane, right? So customizable conditional notification events for if-then functions involving price fluctuations ranges, decentralized and centralized exchanges, release of asset-related news media, and blockchain integrity issues. For example, the detection of flash loans, DEX or CEX hacks, etc. And then lastly, you will get trading signals, which will be an upcoming feature. So following that, there will be Sonar team development wallet live tracking notification system. So anything that comes in and out of those bigger wallets that we need to pay attention to, it will automatically update us, which is fantastic in terms of transparency. That's something we like to see. Early investment opportunity notification system, which is cool and different. The Sonar platform draws together and monitors aggregated metadata feeds into a smart alert system. This system performs alert notifications, which allows Sonar users early actionable news of upcoming investment opportunities, which may miss one's investment radar, which is exactly what I'm talking about. I hate when things are late. I like to know early, and I like to be able to get in on things early, and if something's late, it just drives me insane, and I hate the platform. So I'm glad that they're executing something like that. And then another thing that we will see is this trade execution. It will perform trades directly through Sonar with built-in AMM functionality, with advanced trade functionality such as trailing profits, stop losses, and all of those things in which we can see from more of your more advanced trading softwares, which I need one right now. So I'm like, get this thing going because I need something like that. Okay. So let's talk about the token, because the token is what makes this entire thing run, right? And it's what we're investing in. It's what we're buying. The Ping token. To access these tools, Sonar provides multiple tiers of services with the most advanced features available exclusively for Ping token holders. So we have tier 0, which is just your basic asset tracking features, basic analysis features, and watch list. The only requirement here is there's really none, right? This is offered to non-holders. It's kind of like a marketing strategy to kind of funnel them into some of the bigger, better tiers, right? Tier 1 is going to be a minimum of 250,000 ping must be held by an investor to access these tools, which do include tracking features, alerting features, automated portfolio tracking, etc. Following that, we do have tier 2. Now it's actually not letting me see. Hold on one second. Let's see. I'm gonna try to see how much I can't see how much it is, which is annoying, but I can't see how much it takes to get it, but this gives you a whole bunch of more of these different tools within this tier right here, which are going to include such things such as in-app trade executions, trade signals, price action, which is what I would want personally. So that's, who knows, maybe if I end up buying it, I'll literally buy it so I can hit some tier 2s. So with that, we'll talk about the development and the roadmap a little bit later. I kind of want to talk about the tokenomics, how all of this works, what the distribution looks like, and then how it all works, okay? So in terms of Sonar token total distribution, 4% went to the founders, 3.4% went to holder appreciation token burn, 31% went to PancakeSwap liquidity, 54% private public sale, which is great, 4% development and marketing, and 2% to research and innovation. Now, one thing I actually will say that I'm actually surprised about, but I'm happy about, I'm actually pretty happy about is going to be the fact that they don't have a load of the total supply, right? They have about what, 10%, 4%, 4%, 2%, yeah, 10%. Now, honestly, with all of the things in which they're trying to develop, I was expecting them to do more, but not all of them need more, right? Some of them say, well, we need 40% of the total supply so we can develop that. I'm like, no, you don't. You just need to market it, right? And so the fact that they're actually taking on a rather smaller position in order to go about, how do I explain it? Like, establishing this thing as a true company, I'm a fan of, because it does show that in their headspace, they are more focused on the investors and making sure that people can, definitely still have access to a lot of the circulating supply, and it does limit risk, which is of course a great thing. And then this is going to just be a breakdown, somewhat of a pie chart of exactly how all of that is going to be distributed. Now, in terms of security protocols and some of these other things in which we can expect. Now, to assist the stability of Sonar token price action as well as provide transparency and traceability for investors, the Dev and Innovation Fund wallets are secured through multi-sig wallet technology, meaning if there want to be any sales or big transactions through them, they have to go through multiple people. So if one of them is exposed, if there's some type of hacking or something like that, you don't have to immediately worry that, someone's just going to sell that entire wallet, right? It's multi-sig. There are multiple different signatures required, okay? Signatures on the multi-sig wallets will be managed by Sonar executives who have publicly disclosed their identity. Wow, guys, maybe I need to drink some water. Jeez. That was 2 in a row. Somebody clip that. Anyway, additionally, all outgoing transactions are tracked live on our Sonar platform. Now, that's actually going to be interesting, and I like that, right? Because one thing I get nervous about is when teams just start making a whole bunch of transactions out of these wallets and we don't really know where it's going. I like to just know where it's going, right? Because realistically, like within the crypto space, there's a lot of scams. So the fact that they do provide that definitely establishes credibility, security, and confidence within investors, which is a good thing, right? Next up, revenue for the Sonar ecosystem is derived from a 10% transaction tax. This tax is broken down into specific categories. 2% goes back out to holders, 3% goes to liquidity, 3% goes to marketing and development wallets, and then 2% is distributed to the Sonar Innovation Lab wallet. So of that, as we did just say that not a lot of the total supply went out to the team, a lot of the tax does go out to the team, right? So we do see about 5%, half of it does go out to the team. So those wallets will be growing faster than the majority of all of the holders combined, okay? And so the fact that they did take on a smaller position and they took on a smaller amount of the total supply, knowing that their transactional fees were going to provide those wallets with a lot more, was the smart way to kind of balance the two while still being able to grow, still being able to market and develop these different tools and products and platforms, while also not taking on so much of the total supply that it becomes real sketchy off the gate, right? So that's a good thing. That's a good move. Definitely something to pay attention to as those wallets do grow. You do want to make sure that they do stay transparent and that nothing crazy happens. But with that, I think it does make sense, especially for the overall way in which they are going about this. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead. This is going to be just a bunch more information, kind of just, more statistics in which they're providing on how they are going to be doing some, the distribution between the wallets, how they have some anti-dump risk reduction. Now, what this is going to be is actually a limited token purchase at token launch when it did go launch. Only 500,000 max token purchase will be for the first 30 minutes following the listing on PancakeSwap V2. So basically, it's just trying to limit the amount of huge whales in which they have to make sure everything remains relatively fair. Liquidity will also be locked. The founder wallet token with time release token lockers will be utilized in conjunction with time releases to ensure stable release of founders tokens, so no one has to worry that they'll just immediately dump it. There's kind of that, again, enhanced feeling of security, confidence, and credibility there, which is something that we do talk about a lot and I think is very important. And then last but not least, we see that Sonar provides time calculated burns at specific growth phases of the platform. This mechanism is in place to ensure and add security mechanism against negative price action, but also to increase the value of Sonar token through deflationary mechanisms. Now, I think that's important, especially when you do have a larger supply, being able to burn them at milestones, which kind of, I don't want to say manipulates the price, but as you do kind of see those burns happen, which is going to increase value, plus the excitement through those milestones, I think it's a perfect mixture to start to see some growth there, right? So Next up, let's see what all we got. So that's going to be about it for the white paper. Let's go ahead. We're going to jump into a few things. We're going to jump into the roadmap in a second here. But one thing I do want to kind of go over is just how clean the overall presentation of all this information is, all right? And we talked about it earlier. But as you can see here, one exciting aspect about Sonar's platform that I'm very excited to see is going to just be how overall convenient, immersive, and just general easy to use it is, right? You can see all of this information clear as day. There's no hidden things. There's nothing you have to go digging for. It's all presented to you very clear, very easy to read, and I absolutely love that because it makes my life easy. When I'm trading, when I'm looking at these charts and I'm trying to figure out all of these things, and I'm tracking, Gaussian channels, and I'm looking at the just everything. I don't need stress because I can't figure out where the market cap is, right? I want all my information provided cleanly, and that's exactly what they do. Another fantastic aspect of this. Okay, now another thing, look at this. So they have a way in which, again, they said that they were going to take qualitative data, which is going to be maybe what's trending, what promoters are influencing, etc., or influencers are promoting, all of that qualitative data, and then provide a quantitative scoring on it in terms of certain things. And so as we can see here, we're going to have influencer overview. We see Coin Bureau, Altcoin Daily, Tyler Hill, and all of these huge influencers, right? Like what they're going to be talking about, how many times they talked about it, and that just provides good information because a lot of the crypto world does revolve around that qualitative data, and so I'm very excited for that as well because it's something I haven't really seen before. Okay, now you can customize your dashboard, which is just great, fantastic. I'm weird, I like certain numbers being bigger than other ones, and so the fact that you can customize it is another great thing. And then having the complete picture is making a sound choice. Data drawn down from social media influencers and many other metadata sources are aggregated, compiled, and scored to give you trade signals that are not available from any other platform. So, guys, I mean, this is absolutely fantastic. I am very, very excited about this. Let's talk about the roadmap. Let's see when all of this is supposed to be coming out, and then we can really get an idea of what all we need to expect from this, because personally speaking, I am incredibly excited about the development of this. This is one of my most and I'm anticipating the release of this more than many other cryptos right now. Okay, so as we can see here, in terms of when all of this is going to be released and all of that stuff, let's kind of talk about this roadmap. So listing on Blockfolio and TechRate Audit are coming soon. I'm not going to give them a ranking just yet, but I'm very well going back to them on one of these streams pretty soon here, because I want to make sure that a crypto that has so much good things going for it, that just because they don't have an audit or just because they don't have certain things just yet because they are relatively new, that I don't give them a bad ranking that they don't deserve. Okay, and they deserve a high ranking, but they have a few more steps to complete, so we'll revisit them very soon here. But so we have a TechRate audit, expand development team, Certic audit, tier 1 and tier 2 CEX listings, which is exciting, enhanced marketing strategy, metadata tracking layer, and front end UI development, asset tracking layer development, and then Web3 wallet app development. Going into Q1, about 6 months from now, we see new platform features unveils, AI analysis subrate development, continued R&D of the Sonar use case and sequence with the ever-changing crypto intelligence, security and NFT technology, that's interesting, and then Sonar platform open beta testing. So we're going to be seeing this in about 6 months or so. They're definitely going to need time. It's definitely going to need time, but I think that time is something that we will definitely allocate to them, because if they're able to pull this thing off, I mean, they could very well be one of the better platforms, especially for what they're targeting, right? So with that being said, guys, that is about it for what I am seeing with Sonar. I mean, I am very, very excited about the future of this thing, right? Because everyone sees me talking about like Meta Hero and they have a game and AI. It doesn't take all of that to get me excited. Sure. Yeah. Is it fun to kind of watch, these different things, and you see these different cryptos coming out with crazy games and these like, I don't know, like these different experiences? Sure. But whenever you just simply are offering a platform that is so easy to use, is so convenient, it's so immersive, it has such good displays, its graphics are good, that is just as easy to be a gem, in my opinion, as something like Meta Hero, which is doing absolutely insane things. So with that being said, Sonar is one that we will definitely for sure be going back to within the next maybe like 2 or 3 weeks. I'm going to give them time to get a lot of these audits done, but I would definitely be interested in bringing them back on the channel. So I'll definitely, definitely look forward to that. That'll be coming soon. And so with that, that is going to be Sonar. And I know, I'm sorry, that was about 20 minutes, but whenever there is a good crypto, I'm trying to fix my hat here. It's so dang on annoying. Okay, that's fine. Okay, anyway. I know it's about 20 minutes, but when we do find a crypto that's simply just that good, we need to make sure that we talk about it. We cover each one of the things because we don't want to underserve all of the great things in which they have, right? So with that being said, guys, you guys are excited about Mini Doge, man. Oh my goodness. Now, one thing that I said about Mini Doge is I'm pretty sure that someone sent me Mini Doge, the day it came out, they said, yo, it's about to go live. You need to buy it. It's about to fly. And I was like, okay, dude. And then next thing you know, this thing takes off. I'm like, wow. I felt mad played. But shout out to, quickly, let's jump into a few super chats. Shout out to Black's Tracks with a $5 donation saying, check out Moondash. So if y'all want to see Moondash, of course, let me know in the chat. And then lastly, shout out to Seems Legit TV saying Mini Doge is the only Doge with a $5.50 donation. Now, one thing that you guys do know is that I'm not a huge fan of anything Doge or, let's see. Steven Beth says with a $10 donation, forget all the Doge crap and all the memes. Once the hype is gone, they'll be useless. Sonar will remain for good. I do see that there is long-term potential in Sonar for sure. That's something I can't say, but I don't think it's a good idea to completely ignore all of the maybe or meme coins or Doge coins. I don't think it's a good idea to necessarily ignore them because there's for sure growth and gain potential. Long-term, sure, it's limited. I'd agree with that. But right now, there's definitely a lot of potential, and we're seeing a lot of people making money in it. So if there's an opportunity at hand, I don't think just ignoring it blatantly is the best idea ever. But with that being said, let's go ahead. Let's see what Mini Doge is all about. Maybe we'll get through it. And if we can rank it, we'll rank it. If not, it is all good. I know it's a few days old, so I'm trying to figure that one out. So let's see. Mini Doge is here. Contract address. Cool. Okay, I have not actually checked this out yet. I saved it for the stream. I didn't want to look at it at all, so hopefully it's not a coin with like no info. But from what it seems like we have actually a decent amount of information on it, which is good. Oh, that was cool. Y'all heard the little. Anyway, so. Blockchain technology is bringing innovation in the internet. Traditionally, a server stores all types of data in a centralized place, which is subject to major security risks. The developers of blockchain technology established a system that disperses the data storage across computers around the globe. Two things really quickly. There's 130 people in there, and we're at 40 likes. We need them likes to at least be at 75 in the next 10 minutes. I know you can do it, and I'm going to do this every 5 minutes until we hit 70 likes. So if you haven't liked it yet, don't get annoyed for no reason. Just go ahead and like it, okay? Secondly, if you're with the Mini Doge community while we are checking it out, make sure you people know, Sonar community. Make sure you go in these Discords. Make sure you go in your chats and let people know that we're talking about them right now because that's important. And if you want your crypto to be the last one that we check out today, go in your chats, go in your Telegrams, your Discords, your Reddits, your Twitters, your Instagrams, post the link, and tell your people to come join in and let us know what we want to see. So, let's see. The developers of blockchain technology established a system that disperses the data storage across computers around the globe. Okay, so let's see what we got. So the Mini Doge token is unlike anything else on the blockchain world has ever seen. Okay, that's a big statement. Through the development of new technology and marketing, Mini Doge will become the future currency on Earth. The white paper will convey the clear and concise vision for Mini Doge token, the story behind Miss Doge, the additional technology that the development team of Mini Doge will bring, the specific distribution of the token, and a detailed timeline roadmap of the project. Well, the only question that I have, in my opinion, this is just me being sentence of the day with that being said. No, that's the sentence of my channel, honestly, at this point. I'm making with that being said merch. Anyway, with that being said, if they do have technology, if they do have anything that's different than we've ever seen, I wonder why they chose a name with Doge in it, because it does kind of put them in a grouping with the rest of the Doge community. And if they do have something that's different, maybe it would have been a better idea to kind of, take steps in their own direction, but we'll see. With that being said, okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. All right, Mini Doge was developed by an experienced team composed of entrepreneurs, app developers, marketers, and charitable leaders and financial experts. It is the perfect mix of business and charity with a clear and concise roadmap to disrupting the world of cryptocurrency. The token was designed to support large volumes of investors and generate healthy returns for participants. It is the first ever hyper-deflationary and auto-boost token. That means Mini Doge will automatically follow every sell with a buy to prevent large sell-offs. So it's a buyback function. Well, we've seen buyback functions before, but maybe it's different. Let's see. Additionally, a portion of every investment is used to support animal shelters around the world. Cool. As the Mini Doge token becomes a mainstream currency, it will simultaneously help all animals have a safe home in which to have. One thing I will say, if it's hyper deflationary, becoming the currency of the world is almost impossible. You'll just run out eventually, right? Like, kind of. Like, maybe not out all the way, but if you want to be the currency of the world, I don't even think it can be a deflationary token, or hyper deflationary token. Unless they can somehow, I'm not going to go too far into this, okay? Let's see. So we got a little story. Their mission. An investment in Mini Doge goes much further than an opportunity to make money. A portion of every investment is used to support animal shelters around the world. As the Mini Doge token becomes a mainstream currency, it will simultaneously help all animals have a safe home in which to live. Together we can make a significant difference. Okay. All right, let's see. Yeah, why Mini Doge? Why is Mini Doge different? Let's see. Looks like a kid's book. It does look like a kid's book. That's facts. Mini Doge solves three major problems in the current. Can I zoom this in? Because I can't read for real. Oh, look at that. Okay, cool. Mini Doge solves three major problems in the current market of currency. Mini Doge has much faster transactional speeds in comparison to Bitcoin. It's fair. I mean, that's not hard, but it's fair. It cannot be hacked or stolen through cyber attacks, and is completely managed by computers, thereby eliminating the possibility of human error. Okay. Interesting. Saying it can't be hacked is a big it's a big statement. That's gonna be a challenge to a lot of people. Okay. In addition to these major technological improvements, it is optimal for investors and it's specifically designed to bring holders at a return on their initial investment. Mini Doge for the first token ever that has included an auto boost function. This means that every sell will be followed by an automated buy, so that large sell-offs will be Additionally, investors will gain tokens over time by holding Mini Doge. Lastly, the team behind Mini Doge is working every day to improve technology and bring new holders to the token. I have no issue with that. I have no issue with them having this function, but I have to say, I have to be honest, a buyback function is something we have definitely seen before. Okay, like, it's kind of like hard because it's like you took a buyback function and renamed it. Unless it has a different function, unless it works different, which we'll find out in a second. If it works different, I'll take this back. But what it seems like is that they have a buyback function, named it Auto Boost, and said this is the first one ever named Auto Boost. Sure. Like, yeah, I mean, I can have a buyback function and name it the Tyler Hill Boost and be the only one. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, it has something different than your typical buyback function. That's my hope here. So, with Mini Doge, we're building a one-of-a-kind game for iOS and Android called Mini Pets. Oh, fun. Is it like Webkins? Anyway, Mini Pets is a game with rewards based on daily engagement. Think Tamagotchi meets Decentraland. Oh, that's fun. Okay. In Mini Pets, the users will be able to buy as many pets as they would like. Each pet has a persona, which will start out as an animal shelter and build up from there, eventually going on to becoming an adopted and grown pet. Every pet in the game will live in the Doge world, and all pets will be able to earn Mini Doge tokens by doing daily tasks. I like that. It's like Webkins. Y'all ever played Webkins? Am I the only one who had like 8 Webkins, or is that... Should I have said that online? Am I going to get made fun of for having a Webkins as a kid? Every pet in the game will live in the Doge world, and all pets will be able to earn Mini Doge tokens by doing daily tasks like working a job, completing responsibilities. As each pet earns more tokens, they can buy upgrades like clothing. Oh, that's fun. Okay, that's cool. I don't know how this is going to fare with adults. But... Okay, someone says it buys and sells based on previous transactions. Interesting. So it's almost like a different version of a buyback. We'll see. Mini Doge tokens will also be available to spend through our partnership with Shopify. Whoa, do they have a partnership with Shopify in 3 days? And other merchants worldwide as a form of payment for online sold goods. Do they have a partnership with Spotify, or are they trying to get one? They need to be careful with how they word that. The system has created a total of 1,000 million, billion, trillion, quadrillion Mini Doge tokens. The development team has optimized distribution for maximum efficiency of the token. 1% of the tokens will be part of the mini game's rewards. 10% will be set aside for private sale to include paid influencers and promotions, okay? 34% liquidity, 45% pre-sale. A charity for dogs and shelters will be decided at a later date. Okay, so airdrops 5%, burns 5%. Okay, so no issue there. Okay. Whoa! Hold on now. Hold on. Okay. A 12% buy fee and an 18% sell fee is a lot. Like, that's a lot. 18% sell fee. So 2% reflections from buys go to holders. 4%. I'm trying to think about how I feel about this. So what I can see here is that while things are going... Okay, this is... I'm trying to figure out the mindset around this, because I can see that 2% goes to holders and 4% goes to marketing and development on buys. But on sales, 7% goes to holders and 4% goes to marketing and development. The issue that I kind of have with that is that it might just be me, and tell me if I'm wrong, but it might just be me. That kind of sounds to me like when things are good and things are going up, they want that the marketing and development funds to have all the money in the world. But if things start going bad and things start going down, then they want to start dishing out the coins out to the holders. Or maybe it could be the opposite. Maybe it could be, since things are going up and things are going good, and while things are growing, more and more holders will be coming in, and then that'll kind of equally proportionally distribute that out to holders. And then they will need more money to market it because it's doing so well. They have more money to market it, and so they can continue that upward momentum. But as things start to fall, they will need less money to market it. Or maybe, no, because maybe it's more along the lines of, okay, things are falling. We want to make sure we're rewarding our holders to encourage them to stop selling. That's probably it. Okay, that's probably it. It's probably more of an encouragement method. Like, okay, we'll take a little bit less and give more to holders to encourage them not to sell while the things are falling. Okay, that's more of a, that makes sense. And it says it keeps bots out. Okay, that makes sense. I think the last one makes more sense. More of like an encouragement method to keep people in. But I don't know. Maybe I'll ask the team what the thought process behind that was. So let's see the roadmap and how they're going to do this thing. Okay. Also, we're at 81 likes, and since I said 75, I got to ask for 100 now. So smash that thing, baby. Anyway, so launch social media websites, launch token website, apply for listing on CoinGecko. Do they have an updated version of this on their website so I can kind of see what all they have done? All about mini pets. Build your pet. Yo, think about how crazy it would be. What they should do is try to figure out a way to mint your pets into NFTs. And then once you get a pet that has so many upgrades, like all this clothing and all this stuff, and your pet's like super boosted, you can mint it as an NFT and then sell it to somebody with all the perks. That would be fire. That would be sick, dude. That would be crazy. I wish. Okay, anyway. I'm looking for roadmap. Here we go. Okay, so they have completed the CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, and social media. They're new though, right? They're like 3 days old. Right? That's to give holders steady growth during dips. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. There's two ways to look at it. You can either be a pessimist or an optimist, and I typically am pessimistic. Because you know that's already like, oh, you can mint it as an. That was not an original idea, but I thought it'd be cool. It does mint into NFT. That's so sick. I love that. I'm so surprised that I came up with that idea in my head, and it actually is a thing, because I'm not the smartest cookie in the bunch. I just do a lot of research. Okay, so donation to animal shelters in phase 2. Apply for new exchange listings. Mini Doge wallet app. When is development? Okay, this is when Mini Pets comes out. Development of Mini Pets. Build additional charity partnerships. New NFT series release. Build partnerships with the largest social media platforms. Community vote. Blockfolio listing. Launch of Mini Doge merchandise store. Okay. I get the hype. I get the excitement. Let me see the chart, because I think people were telling me the chart was ridiculous. View chart. Here we go. Oh, no way. And then when you sell a pet, you get a royalty every time the pet sells. That's sick. That's cool. 72% in 24 hours. My gosh. Had a bit of a fall. Looks like a healthy correction. Let's see real quick. You guys, I'm not going to bore y'all with any technical analysis, but I'm curious. Just really quickly. Yeah, a little retracement back to the 786 never hurt nobody. They're still bound. Yeah, they're still doing fine. They saw a retracement all the way back down, a healthy retracement back down to the 786. You guys know that's a golden zone. If you watch any of my technical analysis videos, you know this is a golden zone right here. And the fact that it bounced back into that is pretty common. That's typically what we see, is a movement like that or a movement like this, kind of just depending on it. So that's fine. I'm curious to see how it's moving now. Again, I promise I will not keep going with technical analysis. I just really want to see this because I'm actually pretty interested. Let's see where this retracement is going. So look at that. It worked perfectly backwards as well. So right now they retraced. Now they're retracing back upwards. They retraced back up to our 0.5, but now they do have a full-blown retracement back out, not even close to the gold zone. So I would definitely like to see them see a little bit more upward momentum. But anyway, so the charts look relatively healthy. I don't see any major issue with it there. It just launched. Of course, you're going to see that type of price movement. But they'll definitely have to keep the crowd engaged. That's important because I see how that you guys really like this project, and I love the engagement, but it's something that they need to keep up. Let's see, a lot of buys, not that many sales, but there are sales. Kind of shows that it's not a honeypot, obviously. Good. Okay. So we saw this. Is there anything that I missed? Team is Docs. Do you have a LinkedIn? Good. Okay, so he has a LinkedIn, which is fantastic. Let's see that charity thing real quick, and then we're going to wrap this up. Let's see. We are 100% community obsessed. We strive to build a best-in-class community with active members who are part of the evolution of Mini Doge. Join our movement and help donate to animal shelters worldwide. Together, we can help animals find their way back to their original homes. I like this, guys. I'm actually genuinely surprised that I do. Because anything with Doge in it annoys me immediately. Doge, safe blank, blank moon, blank Inu, blank rise, baby this, that baby. I hate them. They bother me. It's just because I've seen thousands of them, right? But this one's different. Like, they have a limited use case, I would say right now. So they do have a limited use case in terms of it's just a game that donates to charity, so there is limitation there, but they do have the NFTs associated with the game, but I'm not sure how active people would be on the game. Like, I don't know if a 35-year-old man who, you know, or anyone, just in general, is just going to want to sit around playing a game, kind of like we played when we were kids. But, I mean, if you can make money off of it, I'll play any game that I can make money off of. So maybe it is. I think that would just need to be a proof of concept for me. Like, I would need to see the proof that people are actually interested in it. But I do like the fact that you can boost up those mini pets and sell them. I like that. That's like in my head, I'm like, I want to do it just so I can make some extra bread. So, oh yeah. Someone said read about auto boost. Hold on. Good point. I'm glad you said that. Let me see. Where is it at? Read auto boost. It goes a bit deeper. The buyback adjusts on the data each 24. I'm so glad you said that, because I was just not ragging it, but I was kind of saying. Okay, here we go. Auto boost is a one-of-a-kind function that has been built into our contract. Oh, can you see this? Hold on. Let me see. There we go. Auto boost is a one-of-a-kind function that has been built into our contract. Some are familiar with buyback tokens. Our token is not just another buyback token. Mini Doge auto boost function is built mathematically to do variable buybacks which adjust based on volume in order to maintain stability. Auto boost will vary based on the transactions over the past 24 hours, which will continue to adjust based on the volume. Auto boost will buy back variable amounts to every time a sale occurs with Mini Doge token. This is a one-of-a-kind function that is more powerful. Okay. It's a better version of the typical buyback system. I like that. It's kind of like a moving average in comparison to an exponential moving average, in a way. I'm sorry I just made that boring comparison, but in a way, because like I think that's important. You know, you can promise this buyback function that's going to do this, that, but as it does go forward, you know, and as things do change, like it can be somewhat remotely hard to maintain, and you know, just sustainability behind a lot of buyback functions are rough. Right. And so the fact in which they are going forward and developing something that does kind of base the buyback function based off previous things within the last transactional history, I think definitely does provide a little bit more sustainability. I think there's a little bit more practicality behind it. Cool. I take it back. Whenever I said that we've seen it before, I don't think I have in recent weeks. I'd have to go look again, but I don't think I've seen anything that focuses their buyback function off of the most recent 24 hours of transactional history to maintain sustainability. So I'll give them that. Sure, I'll give them that. I'll give them that, and that's on me. I'll take back what I said earlier. So, is there anything else? Is there anything else I need to see? We'll definitely keep it. What else? People will essentially be able to have fun playing in Doge World. As people earn more Mini Doge tokens, they will be able to spend them through our partnership with Shopify. Okay, we saw this. Okay. Sure. Oh, look at that. Each asset that mini pet owns will also count towards the value of each pet if and when an owner chooses to sell them in a mini pet NFT marketplace. I'm actually a pretty big fan of the idea of this. And they use this to kind of merge it in with the idea of charity. You know what I mean? And so if there could be a way that they can implement their charity with the game, like somehow work together. Yo, think about this. Imagine if there was some type of way that they could take a pet from an animal shelter or something like that, and take a real life animal named like Max or whatever, and then take that animal and then put it into the game. That can be some type of rare item you find, or something like that. Like that'd be pretty sick if they can, have immersion between those two aspects of the crypto. That'd be fantastic. I got a whole bunch of cool little ideas like that, but I'm sure they're doing it already. So I'm actually genuinely surprised that I liked it. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw Mini Doge and I just saw Doge everywhere, I was like, my chat's gonna hate me for doing another Dogecoin. I know my chat doesn't like Dogecoins, but they don't like Dogecoins because they all do the same thing, right? But this one's different. They have their own game, a game that works in a different way, a game that has its own purpose, and just all of that information is pretty cool. Yeah. I feel like 18% on a sale is a lot, though. That's the only thing I don't really like. I feel like 18% is just too much. I don't like anything over 12. 12 on a sell, or 12 on a buy, 18 on a sell is just a lot. So I don't know the overall functionality of it as a currency, but I don't think their goal is to use it as a currency, right? I think the whole goal, buy it and then use it to play our game and for charity and stuff like that. So sure. I will not play a rap song, Mini Doge rap song, because I'll probably get copyright struck, and I just don't feel like going through that. Let's see. Everyone, I'm seeing a lot of, okay, so that's going to be that, guys. So we'll go back, we'll rank that one. I could give it a ranking on the number 2. Sure. Let's give it a ranking on the number 2. Okay, so creativity, I'm not going to lie, the name drags it down a bit. But I think a 7 is justified there. Nothing that I've never seen other than the auto boost system. All the other stuff, no, I think an 8 makes more sense because they do have the auto boost. They do have a game. The game works in its own way. I give them that. In terms of security, this is the one where I didn't necessarily want to rank them. We know that they're doxxed. We know who the team is. Don't think they have any audits or anything like that just yet. And so with that, I'm trying to think. This is the only one that I'm really struggling with. Just because it's so new, it's hard to rank security. That's why the security on this ranking system is a 10, and on the established, it's a 20. Because it's hard to rank security on a brand new crypto. You know what I mean? Because you don't really know. Engagement. Let's see. Are they engaged? Are they engaged with y'all? The chat's engaged, which is something I love. Oh, don't tell me this Twitter link doesn't work. Okay, hold on. I'll go here. Mini Doge. How are they on Twitter? Golly, 63,000 followers already? My word. July 5th, 4 hours ago. Oh, they're super engaged. Growing. They had people spam my chat, obviously. Cool. Okay. Wait, what? Did he? What?
Doge now. No, not at all. It's all Dogecoin.
Right.
There's a mini Doge now.
What? He really saw it though. That's wild. What? That's so cool. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let's go. Engagement. I would say they'll get a solid 9. They're super engaged. They're doing well. They're growing their social media. Great. Fantastic. Presentation needs some work. That's definitely one I'm not a big fan of. Like, I just think that the the overall website needs an upgrade. Like the links need to be active. Like that's active, but they need to upgrade this. Make sure it's new, so I'm not judging it. But I would say all of this just needs a little bit more effort. You know what I mean? Like we saw Sonar, right? Look at Sonar. Like look at this. Look how good. Like all of these things that are just moving and floating and working with each other and the shadows and just, I couldn't give them a high ranking in comparison to this. You know what I mean? So, but they're new. Definitely give them some time. But for now, I would say presentation, I would probably give them like a 10 right now. But I like how clear they are on the information they're presenting. Marketability, it's marketable. I'd go 12. The only reason I'm not giving them anything higher than a 12 on marketability is because of the fact that it's just a Dogecoin. And so it's not just a Dogecoin, I'm sorry. The name has Doge in it, and that's going to take away from the marketability in my opinion, because like Joe Rogan just said, they're all Dogecoins. There's a mini Doge now. You know, like, it's just so common that it's hard to make it separate. Like, I wasn't expecting to even like this coin just because of the name. You know what I mean? So that's that. And in progress, this is a hard one to rank. It's 3 days old, so I'm not even going to rank progress because they haven't really done much. But how much can you really expect out of a crypto within 3 days? You know what I mean? So yeah. Okay, so let's see what that is on a speculative ranking. 8 plus 6 plus 9 plus 10 plus 12 out of 60 is a 75. So a 75% on our speculative ranking system, I think is very, very good. I think it makes a lot of sense. They have a lot of potential. I think originally, or not originally, eventually we will be able to rank them on the established ranking system. Once they get the platform going, once we get some more info, once they update it, once they get audits, once we get all of that, they'll definitely, they'll have some, they'll have a place here maybe. We just got to make sure no rug pull things happen or anything like that. Because they're so new right now, it's so speculative, it's so risky just because it's so new. You know what I mean? Especially when it sees growth like it has. When it grows so much like that, the risk just goes up and up and up and up and up, right? Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, so last but not least, guys, go ahead, put it in the chat. Let me know what's the last crypto that you want to see today. I wish my live chat option was working. I'm not sure why it's not window capturing this, which is annoying, but Yeah, it's all good. Oh well. Let's see. Let's see. The IK way says high slippage, high tax, site sucks, and it's Doge. You're nice. You need to think bigger picture though. You need to think about some of the other things. I understand. Trust me. I don't like the Doge name. I don't. I've said that before. I don't like the fact that it's named Doge. Especially, I feel like they could have branded it in a different way, like without Doge, right? Like mini pets and all that. Fine. Like they could have did it. I think the branding, like the name, could have been without Doge. I think the tax is high, and I think that the website needs work too. I said all of that. But there's good things about it. Like you can't ignore the good things just because you're obsessed with the bad things. Okay. Will you do a live AMA with the Mini Doge team? Email me. Shoot me an email, tylerhillinvesting@gmail.com. Email me and I'll get back to you. Let's see. Tiger King coin is one that we have been getting spammed about. Win Cybertruck, utility under the hood, listen to rap song. We will not be able to do that because I don't want to get copyright struck. We are at 100 likes. You guys are killing it. Thank you, everybody. Moon Bet Everrise is not one that we'll check out again. We checked it out twice. I think right now it's between Win Cybertruck and Tiger King. Bobo Gaming says it's just a freaking name. I understand it's a name, but you, as an investor, I'm not saying like we're different, but as an investor, you may not understand it. But as someone, like I say, is like as an influencer or people who do talk about cryptos all day long, when you constantly see the same name over and over and over again, it creates a stigma. And then that stigma does in turn, create a bad image for that whole group, right? If you saw Safe Saturn, would you get excited about it? No, you wouldn't. If you saw Safe Jupiter, no, you wouldn't, right? You get that? So it's not that the name takes away from the project, it takes away from the marketability, right? Because I didn't want to do it at first. I was like, I don't want to do a Doge token right now. But I was like, hey, the crowd wants to see it, so it is what it is. It ain't up to me. So yeah. Okay, last but not least, we are going to be checking out. Let's see. Go ahead, put in the chat right now. Custom contract, custom game, developing games to interact in a Web3 and BSC scan. With Web3 and BSC. All right, let's check out WinCyber. Let's see what this is all about. I'm assuming they're kind of relating to Elon, just in a different way. And then maybe we'll have time to do one more after this. We'll see. We'll see what time allows. Let's see if I can find this. One sec. I do have to go to the bathroom. I wish I would have done that before we came here. This thing's new. Okay. Solar Wind. I think Solar Wind's going to be on the channel soon. Okay. Also, live AMA with, I saw Panda Josh in here, but I think he left. We went over Karen Coin a few weeks ago, by the way. But I have an AMA with the owner of Pink Panda Finance, our number 3 ranked contender in the Gem Finder series, tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard. So tune in. We're going to go at it. We're not going to go at it, but I'm going to ask him some questions and kind of criticize the project and ask him what he thinks, and he's going to tell me what I think. And, because whenever I ask questions, I'm like, yo, like, I'm not a fan of this. What do you think about it? I'm not going to be one of, like, a yes man or nothing like that. So I'm excited about it. I love Adam. Like, there's really no hate. I love the Panda community, but, just got to make things interesting, make them spicy. So let's see what this is all about. Okay, this is fun. Wait, can we play it? I don't. What do I do? Wait, what do I do? Okay. What? Wait. I'm confused. Okay, wait, do I just have to avoid it? Okay. Oh, so I think I gotta. Oh, it's like jumping over the FUD. I didn't touch it. Okay, anyway. All right, I'm sorry, guys. Okay. All right. Okay, let's see. It's a fun little game. This needs to move. Why is it in the way? Okay. One Cybertruck is a true community-driven token that exists on the Binance network with our voting protocol allowing holders to decide the future. Also experimenting the functions of Web3 BSC and how it interacts with arcade-style games. Now, what does that even mean? 200 holders, 205,000 market cap, super new, 1,000 million, billion, 1 trillion total supply, which is great. I do like a little bit of a higher total supply, or a lower total supply. I don't like the big quadrillions and things like that. It's just annoying. Automatic community wallet, 3%. Every trade contributes towards a community wallet. This wallet will be used to the wallet use will be voted on by the community. Suggestions like manual burn, social media giveaways, reward holders will be put forward, and community members will be able to vote on the allocation of this wallet. 3% marketing wallet and 4% auto liquidity. Okay. Every trade contributes towards a marketing wallet. This is a true community token funded by buying the selling of community. No additional Binance Binance will be needed. Oh, BNB. Okay. To doted by community members. Paper hands will only provide us with the finances to grow. Okay. Contract wallet balances. Community wallet tokens. Okay. White paper. There we go. That's what I needed. Welcome to Win Cybertruck White Paper V1, created by the founders and developers of Win Cybertruck. This document will provide you with a factual insight into the token. Inside, you will find the details on how different functions of our original contract work, including details that will help you to decide if if this is the correct investment for you. I like that. Please be aware that this is the V1 and will be updated as the project progresses. Okay, good. We like to see that. Wait. What? Okay. Okay, I thought it was literally just that. I was like, come on, dude. Okay. This is the first true community token that currently exists on the BSC. Every transaction adds additional funding to the marketing wallet. We're not relying on a small percentage of the community to try to drive this project forward. The funds for marketing will be raised on each buy and sell of this token, so the paper hands will provide the funding for the project to grow. Additionally, we have a community wallet, and how we use those funds will be decided by the community. We have created an incredible website with some unique functions, including the ability to vote on decisions for the community wallet. Liquidity is locked. All LP will be locked. When Cybertruck is will be audited by third party to reassure tokens can't be minted or rug pull. There's a Telegram and a community, okay? Roadmap. So white paper token development. What stage are we at right now? Where are they at? What have they done so far? Maybe it's on the website. Hold on. Roadmap. Have they done any of this? They need to update this to let us know what all they've done. That's important. Okay, so website and app, token deployment, token audit, development partnerships, public listing, social media, and start first vote, okay? YouTube marketing, crypto influencer, second community walling, team expansion, launch second game, Nomics application, exchange listings, Whitebit application, and coin tiger listing. Okay, so let's see. At 2,000 holders, we will apply to be listed on Blockfolio, CoinMarketCap, and CoinGecko. Applying for listing website prior to having enough activity will cause us to be put on a silent rejected list and can take over 3 additional weeks before you can resubmit application. We would also be going for additional listing on CoinHunt, CoinSniper, and Token Sniffer, okay? Let's see, tokenomics, oh my gosh, I thought that said 90% of it was team tokens. I was just going to exit right there and end the stream, okay? 90% liquidity pool, 10% team tokens, okay? When Cybertruck supply 1 trillion, market cap 1 million. It's higher than that right now. Oh wait, expected growth. Okay. So that's like kind of price anticipations and things like that. We will roll out our full social media campaign. This campaign has been pre-planned within 4 weeks of marketing in advance and will be consistent. New ideas can be added throughout the process. This can take various items. This can be various items like working with certain influencers, YouTube promoters, giveaways, etc. Okay. Community wallet. This community wallet is clearly displayed on cybertruck.com. If you currently hold Win Cybertruck, you'll be able to vote on how this wallet uses funds. Holders on Win Cybertruck will receive voting rights equal to 1-to-1. The wallet will be used for rewarding holders in multiple ways. You can choose to release rewards through airdrops to current holders or holders of certain benchmarks. Additionally, we can reward community members who have gone above and beyond, members that have impacted the growth of this token, and more. Okay, I'm trying to figure out the use. BSC scan, Win Cyber transactions are available for review, marketing and reward, Win Cybertruck, okay? There's not enough explanation on this. Also experimenting the functions of Web3 BSC and how it interacts with arcade-style games. You know, I'm just kind of like, it's new. I like it. I do like the fact that they do have a little game. It's fun. You know, it's cute. It's a meme. It's kind of meme-like. But I do think it's still so new that there isn't a clear displaying or, you know, illustration of what the overall use case for it is. When Cyber says we've ran our first game, set up a partnership with FegFoss, partner, and currently developing a second arcade game. And sure, and I do like that. I think that's great. But I think that right now it's still so new that there isn't really a true display of what the actual use case is going to be. It's still kind of speculative. And so with that, I think it may be one that we have to revisit one day. Just when we have more of an understanding of what exactly it's going to be. Because right now it's like, okay, if I buy it, what exactly can I do? Like, I can vote on things that will happen in the future, but you know, it's just kind of at that point. So I would definitely like to see them continue to make progress, get them audits, do all of the things they need to do, keep making these games, keep doing that, because the games are cool. Figure out a way if which they can integrate maybe the BSC scan or BSC with audit or with arcade games and all that, get all that done, and then maybe it'd be time to revisit them. But I think right now it's way too new, so we'll give them a revisit score. Okay, guys, so with that being said, we had a few good ones today. We honestly had a few good ones today. So again, we just do 3 of them every single day. Again, we're not going to do Twitter. We're not going to do Twitter ones every single day, but let's see. Wait, what? Oh. Green Grass Acre, shout out to you. He said he watched a full YouTube commercial for me. I thought someone made a commercial for me. I was like, no, they're scamming. But so we had a few good ones today. Of course, I'm not going to do Twitter specials every single day. That's not something I want to do. Maybe we'll do it like once a week. I think that's probably going to be a little bit more practical. Maybe twice a week. Maybe we'll do like a Monday and a Friday or something like that. But today, so we had Sonar, which is going to be our sponsor today. I would probably give them my favorite one right now. I would say that Sonar definitely has some of the most potential long-term in terms of all the analytical tools in which they are going to offer. I'd say Mini Doge is the most exciting short term right now, right? They have so many things going for them, the mini pets game, but they do have a little bit more issues that I think with Sonar. And so with that, I would give it like a 1, 2, 3, as you can actually see right now, in terms of ranking on the ones that I did like. We of course didn't have any that we could rank just yet. When Sonar does get a little bit more progress made, we'll definitely go back to them and rank them on stream. I'm excited to see how they rank, because I think with the potential they have, they could actually rank pretty high. And so with that, who knows, maybe we'll have another top 5 entrance. So with that being said, our current contenders do remain the same. We have again Meta Hero, Peacock Coin, Gorilla Diamond, Pink Panda Finance, Bank Social, and Healing Potion. I do have Pink Panda Finance's CEO coming on the stream tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is 2 hours from now tomorrow. It's 26 hours from now. So join in, come let us know, make some noise, and if you're excited about it, if you are with the Panda community, you better be making some noise and spamming that like button. So with that being said, guys, that is going to be about it for today's episode of Gem Finders, and I really hope you did enjoy, as I honestly did. We found some great ones. I was not expecting that from Mini Doge, and the fact that they did come through and come with, some heat, and they actually were a lot different than something I've seen before in terms of, the game approach and how they were using the game to interact with charities, and then having an auto boost function that I haven't really seen before. The fact that they were able to provide something pretty cool like that, I'm excited about. I do like learning about new things and sharing them with you all. So with that being said, I do appreciate all of you who do join in. Steven Bevan says, come on, man, that one was fast. Do another one. We're at about an hour. I know an hour is about the people's max. Like, you don't want to look at this face for an hour long, or an hour and a half long. So we're going to go an hour every single day as much as possible, because it's more maintainable. Talking for an hour and a half every day is hard. So going for about an hour on top of all the other things I have to do, it makes most sense just for me, the crowd, and everyone else. So that is something we will continue to do over time. Now, of course, whenever we get to the championship, that might take like an hour or two, but hey, it is what it is. That's going to be the big finale of the season. So with that being said, guys, again, I hope you guys did enjoy. Of course, if you did, and if you do want to show some love, you can do that easily by smashing that like button and subscribing to the channel if you are new. Now, if you do want access to all of this information early, such as early access to my videos, trading, technical analysis, live streams that I do for my Patreon members every single day, if you want access to my portfolios, investments, buys, and much more, go down to the link in the description. As you can see it kind of channeling right here, go down to the Patreon, go down in the link, and let me know. And last but not least, if you are cryptocurrency who would like to sponsor a live stream, my email is in the description. Go ahead and message me. We'll work something out, and we'll get you on the screen as soon as possible. Now, one thing I will say is, guys, I'm about to be going out of town a lot for the next about month and a half. I'm going to be out of town almost every single week. And so when we do these streams, I might be in a hotel room, or I might just be in an Airbnb somewhere, and trying to figure out all of the Wi-Fi stuff is going to be a hassle, but hopefully we do get it set and we can continue on with the Gem Finder series. But I will be back very soon with another video tomorrow, again 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Come join in for our live AMA with Adam, the CEO of Pink Panda, before we do go over some more cryptos, and I will see you all soon.